Welcome, Prowl Nation. Guess what time it is? It's almost football time. Lunchtime Detroit Lions talk coming at you. Brought to you by the Detroit Lions on the Prowl and the Belly Up Sports Network. Today, we're going to talk about Dan Campbell. But before we do that, we're going to bring another superstar in, the man of steel himself, Curt Steele.
What up, dude? Welcome to the show, people. You know who we are. We are Detroit Lions on the Prowl. You're home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. And as always, subscribe to the channel. The march to 10,000 is on, and be a part of the movement. Join Prowl Nation. And, you know, like the video, share the video. But I got to bring in the third man of the crew today, my man, LL Cool Tawrence.
Good morning and happy Labor Day, Prowl Nation.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's get this thing started
Right now.
Let go.
Detroit Lions talk, baby.
We're going to get up, and on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Yes, sir. We in the deep.
Welcome back to the show, and I'm going to start off by kicking it over to my main man, Jim.
Okay, we're going to look at a Dan Campbell thing. 2018, this article comes out from ESPN. Now, Matthew Ferguson wrote an article about it. I have not read the article, so I don't know what he's going to say. I want to make sure that I didn't read it until, and I don't think it's up yet. I think it's not on the website, but ESPN is extolling the virtues of Dan Campbell being under Sean Payton. It's a whole article about how good and how ready he is right now. You know what I mean? So if he was ready in 2018, why 3 years later do we think that he's going to be the worst coach in the NFL? According to national media, ESPN, all these other people. You know, I don't understand this. How come he goes to the Lions and instantly he's terrible? He's a clown.
That's definitely a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think that's the main part of it. You know, it's crazy to me that you can have listen to this, just listen to a quote. He's a fantastic leader, obviously played a long time in this league, and he's everything you want. This is a quote from Sean Payton.
That don't sound like meathead to me.
He's extremely dedicated, hardworking. He's exactly how he was as a player. I tried to hire him a number of times and finally had the opportunity. We're fortunate to have him. Now, how come the Detroit Lions are not fortunate to have him? We're ranked last by a lot of polls in the NFC. We're ranked last. You know,
that's
in
crazy.
This category, that category. Dan Campbell's a meathead. His experiment won't work, blah, 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 blah. But in 2018, when they said he was ready to be a head coach, 3 years later, he's not. So let's ponder that question. What do you got for me, Curt?
I had to ponder for a second. With Dan Campbell, man, you know, people are just going to get bad reps. It's because of the fact that people aren't used to change. And when someone comes into the building who's not like you're used to, he's not the stoic guy like a Bill Belichick. You know, he's not the fired up, you know what I'm saying, leader, charismatic leader like a Sean Payton. He's a goofball. He's himself. But that doesn't mean he's not smart. That doesn't mean he's not talented. That doesn't mean he's not dedicated or hardworking. He's just who he is. I think, for me, I think his authenticity is a breath of fresh air. What you see with Dan Campbell is who you see. You see him on camera, you see him off camera, in a presser, in practice, at the Starbucks, however he is, that's how he is. You know what I'm saying? He's just his self. And I appreciate how he is because of the fact that you don't get anything fake with him. He's just authentic. Dan Campbell is who he is. He's Motor City Dan Campbell. The guy likes his, Metallica. He drinks his ridiculous amount of coffee every morning. That gets him fired up. But he's smart enough to put people around him that are smart as well. So great leaders, right? Being in the military for so long, great leaders put leaders around him that know how to do the things they don't know how to do. So, they put people around them that knows, their role and knows how to do it effectively. And you look at the coaching staff he's put around him. I don't understand just the fact that, you look at Dan Campbell and people, oh, he's a meathead and he's this and he's that. And nah, man, he's who he is. And my thing is the world would be a lot better place if everyone was who they are and the best version of themselves. So that's just it with me. I like Dan Campbell, and he's been ready, and I think he's going to show the world that he's ready right here in the Motor City. That's what I'm talking about. What you got, LL?
And my apologies, Jim, for interrupting you. Was going through.
No. That's talking back and forth, man. No problem.
No, it was just perplexing that I don't know. I feel like maybe if Sean Payton had to step down and he would have took over, and Dan Campbell took over New Orleans, maybe they would call him a meathead. But just the sentiments, everything else about him would be different. And I like stuff like this just because I've said it, on here and however many other shows that ESPN is just, or the media, but ESPN is just anytime they have a shot at the line, they take a shot at the line. I know everybody at ESPN didn't write this article, but it's just funny to see this come from over there when we also get all this other stuff. He very well could be a meathead, but who says that meatheads can't be good coaches?
And it's not just ESPN. I mean, it's all the national media that hammers on us and stuff like that. Outside of Nate Burleson, outside of Dan Orlovsky. Yep, absolutely.
NFL Network.
Yep.
Except for a few people over there. Like her name was Cynthia Breland. She's a fantasy person. She's a huge Lions fan. But you get a few. You get the national media. And here's my deal. Now, you have to be patient with me. Is some of the shots warranted? Some of them are. We haven't won nothing. I mean, when you part of a losing culture and people take shots at you, sometimes it's warranted because we haven't done the things we needed to do here in Detroit to become a recognized franchise that has a culture of winning and being a tough opponent. So I get it, but I think with Sheila Thorne-Hemp and those guys right now, bringing in Dan Campbell, having Chris Spillman, having Brad Holmes, the way that they've changed in the culture here, it won't be long until all those shots stop and all the optimism will start like they'd have in Cleveland. So,
totally.
It won't be long. It won't be long.
It won't be long. I mean, all we got to do is start winning for real.
Yeah,
I mean, that winning cures a lot of ills.
It does. Hey, if you like the content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, be a part of Prowl Nation. The march to 10,000 is on, baby. Be a part of the movement. Let's get after it and get those numbers up. Hey, Jim. So what is your family discussion topic for today?
The family discussion topic for today is, what do you make out of this 2018 article? 3 years ago, he was ready to be a head coach. Now, having 2 more years of training, he's not. What do you think about that, Prowl Nation?
Yeah.
Well, give me your take on that. Yeah, bless you. Give us your take on that in the comment section below. Now I'm going to go into my news and rumors topic. It's really simple. We got some new jersey numbers, and I just wanted to give you the information. So basically, this is just going to be really simple. We have new numbers with old players. Okay, how can you say old players when we have no old players on the team hardly? But anyway,
yeah, okay.
Austin Bryant has changed his jersey number from 94 to 2. When right or wrong said in our chat, he's like, that's 2 representing the 2 plays that he's going to play this year.
Before he gets hurt again.
I hate being so hard on the guy, but you know what? He's actually a really good player, and I hope he succeeds. I didn't think he would make the roster. He did for the time being.
He stayed healthy. He didn't do a camp. He stayed healthy.
And after they fired that trainer guy, man, a lot of people started getting healthy. Bobby Price has changed his number from 47 to 27, so he kind of fits more in with the DBs. We have wide receiver Trinity Benson, who we trade for, is going to be wearing number 17. Wide receiver KhaDarel Hodge is going to be wearing 18. Our kicker, Austin Seibert, is going to go with Seibert or Seibert. I don't really know. Seibert. Sorry about that. He's going to be wearing he took Randy Bullock's numbers since he's no longer here at number 4. Quarterback Steven Montez, he's on the practice squad. He's going to be number 19. So Kenny Galladay's number is getting thrown around quite a bit.
Yeah.
Cornerback Parnell Motley, he's a practice squad guy. His number is now 29. Edge defender Jesse Lemonnier is practice squad number is 52. Tight end Jared Pinkney is going to be 82. And tight end Shane Zylstra will be 84. That's a list of the people and their numbers. I don't know why. Why Austin Bryant went to 2, but I would hate to be a number 2.
I think that's his number in college.
No, it wasn't.
What was the number?
It wasn't. I think it was 8, if I remember.
I think he might have worn 94 in college.
He wore 7 and 91.
7 and 91.
Yeah.
And then we had one more. Mikael Roby Coleman switched to number 1.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He did, didn't he?
Yeah, he switched to
He switched to 1. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, because
he's number 1.
Yeah, those numbers were vacated by a few players. So, it is what it is. And you see a lot of these.
With Austin Bryant, though, I don't know why I want to be at number 2.
Number 2. Number 2.
I mean, I don't
strive to be second place. Yes,
it's one of them things. It's like back in the day, like you would see like practice footage or whatever of Deion Sanders, and I always thought that was pretty cool because he would wear 2, whatever.
Yeah.
Like whenever he wasn't on the field, he always had number 2 on.
Yeah.
So whenever I see players wear 2, that's exactly where my mind goes.
That could be
prime time, but I don't care, whatever. And maybe, and I'm saying this to say that maybe that'll be a motivational thing. But it's like, when I see players like, man, don't wear that number. Like that's a good number. You don't look at that. But maybe switches his number and he's like, new time, new era, new number, new Austin Bryant, and maybe he'll give us a few sacks.
A healthy Austin Bryant.
Definitely. Hey, if you like the content, like the video, subscribe to the video. And now we have a new thing to introduce to you. The first Sunday of the NFL season is here. And the excitement continues with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. DraftKings is giving all new customers a can't-miss offer to celebrate the return of the NFL season. Bet just $1 on any football game this weekend and receive $200 in free bets instantly, no matter what.
That's right. DraftKings Sportsbook is giving all new customers $200 in free bets instantly when they bet $1 on any football game. DraftKings is safe, reliable, and secure, making it easier for you to deposit and withdraw your money at your convenience.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use the promo code DLOTP to receive $200 in free bets when you place a $1 bet on any Week 1 game. That's the promo code DLOTP to get your free $200 in free bets instantly this week at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services Gambling Disorder Helpline at 1-800-270-7117. 21 and up, Michigan only. Eligible restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for terms and conditions.
Wow, $200 for $1. Now, how can you get that kind of deal anywhere else? Make sure you use that promo code D. Go ahead, Kurt.
DLOTP.
Yeah, I'm not as good at that as you are. What do you think about this deal, LL?
I like it. You would, like you said, a dollar make you holler. That's turn that dollar into a 200 piece. Go ahead.
For real. All right.
All right. But hey, if you like this video, we're having fun, baby. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel, be a part of Prowl Nation. The March of 10,000 is on, and be a part of the movement. Now, my news and rumors topic this morning has to deal with Disneynomics. All right. So we have the new wide receiver coming over from the Cleveland Browns. He was waived. His name is KhaDarel Hodge. And we did a little bit of magic with his contract. So the guy's contract was worth $2.133 million, but none of it was guaranteed. So to save some salary cap space, what do? We said, hey, we'll give you an $80,000 signing bonus and trim off some of that salary and give you a $920 for the rest of the year. So basically, we're giving him a little over $1 million with an $80,000 signing bonus. If he does not stick with the roster, he gets $80,000, and we get much more savings than we were getting from that contract. Now, the contract he had in Cleveland was not guaranteed at all. No guaranteed money whatsoever. So we save a little bit on his contract, give him $80,000 upfront, base salary $920,000 for the rest of the season, and save a little over $1 million. Disnernomics is definitely will work for you. That guy is a genius when it comes to saving money and making sure we're financially secure right here in Detroit with some good cap money. We're not spending a lot of money. We're taking those contracts and making sure that we have money to go forward. After this year, we're going to have, we got a big dead cap space with the Stafford contract and a lot of the players that we cut. But next year, we're going to be rolling in the dough to be able to sign some good free agents and re-sign some of the players we already have on the roster.
Yeah, I'll tell you this much. According to Over the Cap, the Detroit Lions right now have 6,913,481. Whatever. I'm terrible with numbers, but yeah, they have $6.9 million left on the cap. That's pretty darn good when you've done all your free agent signings. It gives them some room to roll some of that over, or perhaps a trade, or perhaps take on a contract somebody can't deal with, or something like that later. But it's all good for us, man. All good. Disney is amazing. We take a trip to Disneyland, man, and we have very, very good cap savings on that.
Yeah. What's up? What you got, LL? What you think about this cap saving genius we have with Mike Disner?
I think I really like that. I guess for us, it's great to have somebody like that to just know the language and the rules of it all. To even know that that's in the options, to bring him over his contract with Cleveland. I don't know if that matters to us at all, but to bring him over and to figure it out, just how to work the numbers to where the impact won't hurt us pretty much at all if he stays or goes. So,
yeah, definitely.
I think it's I like it. And I would, with all the rankings going on, I would want to know where they rank Disney. Like, is he at the top of the list, or is he at the bottom because he's here in Detroit?
Yeah, no. Disney's been one of the best guys in the business. I mean, for years.
Right. He was in Arizona before. Yeah.
I mean, if you look at some of the thing that really handcuffed him was some of the contracts that he had to take on because of Bob Quinn. Taking on some really big contracts that weren't really cap friendly, but with Bob Quinn being the man, he's the general manager. He's calling the shots. He did what he could with what he had. So, but I like what he's doing right now. And he has a guy in Brad Holmes who gives him that freedom. And he's gotten more, He's gotten more responsibility right now under Brad Holmes than he ever did with Bob Quinn. So, hey, if you like the video, share the video, comment, like, please. You know what I'm saying? And ring the notification bell so you know when you get fresh content from us right here, Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Now it's time to kick it to the third man for his news and rumors topic. Excuse me, LL, what you got?
All right, my news and rumors topic comes from Lions Wire over at USA Today. The headline says the Lions are projected to earn 3 compensatory picks in the 2022 draft, including the top comp pick.
Wow.
I'm just going to read a little bit of it. We'll read a little bit of the article here. The Detroit Lions have not received a compensatory draft pick for net losses of free agency since 2017. That will certainly change in 2022 after several prominent free agents signed elsewhere and the new GM Brad Holmes largely eschewed the prime free agent market. According to early projections from Over the Cap, the Lions will receive the compensatory picks in 2022. One of those is the top compensatory pick, number 97 overall in the third round, as a result of the contract wide receiver, or the other result from Kenny Galladay's contract that he signed with the Giants. The compensatory pick formula is based on net spending and free agency. Teams that lose more in contracts signed by free agents leaving the team than what they spent on incoming free agents earn picks. The bigger the contracts that are not offset by signings, the higher the pick. Over the Cap projects the Lions to get the top comp pick plus 1 5th round and 1 6th round pick. The compensatory picks are at the end of the round and are initially after the 32 selection. So,
wow.
Yeah,
let's work that
it.
magic. BH Brad Holmes doing it, baby.
Yeah, and then once again, it's like one of those things. Is like, I use the reference because today's Labor Day, so maybe there's going to be some spades games going on. Mm-hmm. You know, like if you pick your partner, you know how to read the table. You don't even have to say a word. It's just you know all of the options that are in front of you. And I'm guessing that a lot of these guys should be like that because they're professionals and they work for professional football teams. But I really like to just see like, it's awareness. I guess that might be the word. Just awareness of what options are there, what things can be done. Maybe not signing this person or signing them to a certain kind of deal, would get us to where we are with these comp picks.
Yeah, this is really, really cool. I think we have 5 picks in the top 100 because that's the 97th pick overall is that third pick, that compensatory pick. You know what? We're not used to that here. We used to Green Bay getting all the compensatory picks, and because we used to sign B players to a bunch of money. And this is why we didn't get anything.
A bunch of BS players.
For real.
Bunch of big contracts. Man, I'm sorry.
I know because it was that's
the truth.
It's dumb.
I mean, like, especially in that Quinn era, we were signing a bunch of B. We were signing all the Patriots back. We're
signing the players that the Patriots didn't want anymore.
The starter money, the starter contracts.
The starter contracts, yeah.
Get out of here.
It's awful. And Disner's done such a great job, and Brad Holmes has done a great job. The whole staff of not overspending, and they're very frugal, and they do get deals on every single player that they get. And that way, you're not tied to that player like we're tied to Vitae. We're kind of tied to Jamie Collins. We're kind of tied to a couple players that, well, for better, for worse. I mean, if Big V has a great year, maybe he earns that money. But I don't think he's better than Sewell. I don't think he's better than Decker, and those type of things. So, yeah, I think we overspent for him. So, and that's stopping now. They have stopped that, and so that we can build this team.
Yes, definitely.
So if you like the content, put the like button, smash that like button for us. If you have not subscribed already, we would appreciate it if you do. We are on the march to 10,000 subscribers, and we would love for you to be a part of Prowl Nation, the Detroit Lions on the Prowl. You get your content 5 days a week, and if you become a member, you get 6 usually. You get an extra bonus thing for silver members and up, and gold members get the one-on-one or one-on how many ever people we have there that week. Zoom meeting so that you can get to know us a little bit. You can pick our brains, one-on-one. It's a really outstanding time. And if you want to do that, just click the join now button below. So now it comes to, we've been talking a lot, and maybe you don't want to hear that anymore. So we're going to go to what you wanted to say. You had to say in the comment cards. First, I have Luke Brunskill. Listening to Taylor Decker's interview was very compelling. He went up another 1,000% in my books. If you haven't watched the interview, I recommend it. You can tell genuinely that he wants to be a Detroit Lion, that he wants to win, and he's willing to accept what it takes to bring the right pieces to be a winning football team. Looks like my next jersey is Decker. Yeah, I did catch that interview. Yeah. I love the passion about being in Detroit and winning here instead of I'm going to collect the paycheck and then I'll try to get a championship later. Yeah. Which is the mentality of most people that we brought in. I love this by Taylor Decker.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can definitely see that the passion he has for being a Lion. Harprazo Snatch, what's up, Brent? The whole staff knows what they are doing. For the first time, we have people who are building for the future, not spending a bunch of money on big name players who are wasted up.
Or washed up, maybe.
Washed up. So, yeah.
No, they wasted.
It could be wasted up too.
Yeah. You look at it, and we just talked about that and what Disner and Holmes are doing. We're not, spending the whole bunch of money. We're not pulling, guys, out of the woodwork who are definitely past their prime and paying them starter money.
Marshall Sumner says, the Lions are looking more and more like the Pistons from last year. Youth movement with hunger, but not enough experience and skill yet to win enough. But you can see the growth from the game, or you can see the growth from game to game, and the front office that wheels and deals with the best. Hopefully the Lions get a changer early in their next draft too. game changer probably is what he meant. But I like that Marshall Sumner. Yeah, I'm excited about what the Pistons are going to be doing as well. Even with before we had the number 1 overall pick, but I liked what it was looking like. So yeah, I like that comparison.
Definitely.
Yeah, I agree with you on that too, because the Pistons, they got Cade Cunningham. And I think that's what he's talking about, getting that game changer in the draft that'll bring us forward and everybody having a year under their belt and stuff. And I think that's where we're moving towards. But yeah, I appreciate your comment, Marshall. Paul Jaros, I'm going to say it that way, and it's probably wrong. Hi, Paul from the Winers land. Oh, no, I've offended the people now. 49ers. I just want to comment on seeing Val and seeing her and how it enhances the show. Lovely smile and very personal. Yes, she is. She's awesome. Nice seeing Val and Jim both together on the show together. I'm a Niners fan and have a sister-in-law who's a Bears fan. I'm from Detroit, so I have to be a Lions fan next Sunday. Yeah, you go, Paul. You go. Yeah, my wife is amazing. So I just want, I got to shout out Val too, because that's
Queen of the Prowl. Queen of the Prowl. Hey, hey, thanks, Paul, for that comment. Southwest Lion. Hey, he's always in the comments. He said, I noticed Curt's comment about the officiating crew calling more penalties on the home team. Well, that's just a fact. That guy's crew, the crew chief and his crew for that officiating unit call more penalties on the home. That's a fact. It's just a stat that's out there. All right, this kind of stuff that makes you think the fix is in is right out of WWE.
So the outcome is predetermined.
I don't know.
I don't think that's the truth. I think they do manipulate it a little bit. I'm going to say I think that's true. I've seen some weird stuff.
I try not to think that sports is fixed, because at that point, what's the point of watching?
Right.
But if you do believe that, it's plenty of things that happen on a game-to-game basis that can confirm any suspicions that you might have. That's how I feel about it.
This is very true.
You're right, L. Right on point, man.
Definitely.
Man. Plan B said, that's a
great name.
I love Plan B. That's good.
Somebody trying to be funny by giving me this one. But Plan B says at the 52-20 mark, Val says, just don't put your trust in the kickers. And we should listen. We should listen because Mrs. Double Doink will know from experience.
For sure. He's talking about the Bears and their kicking woes of a couple of years. And it was, she called them double doink and instead of the double, whatever it was, double check or whatever that Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers had a commercial about it. Discount double check. And she would call it double doink for the kickers over there. So I thought that was funny.
Thank you for that comment.
That was amazing. But now we come to my favorite part of the show, the dessert with my man Curt. Brought to you by Delightful Bites.
Delightful Bites, custom cookies and desserts, dip desserts, pretzels, fruit for any occasion. If you like how they look, you'll love how they taste. Delightful Bites. Get your cookie on. And it's simple. Week 1 is here. The football season has officially started. The preseason, the offseason is officially over. And we have the week 1 game is right in front of us versus the San Francisco 49ers in Ford Field. You see it right behind me. It's going to happen right here in Detroit. I'm looking forward to it. I love the matchup. I think we have a very good chance of coming out of that game with a W. But football is here. I watched a game yesterday. I watched Deion Sanders' son. We talked about him earlier in the series. Play for his dad at Jackson State. And the kids wears number 2 like his dad did in college. So you look at that, and I watched that. And to see a father and son interact that way on the field, that's got to be a dream come true for both. Where, the son's playing for the dad and the dad is coaching his son, on the collegiate level. So, shout out to Coach Prime and his son down there at Jackson State. They won against Florida AMU University, FAMU down there in the, I forget what the game was, because some classic game, HBCUs that they play every year. But it was great to see that down there on ABC yesterday. So football is back officially, and we had a slate of games in college this weekend that was crazy. It was bananas. It was games everywhere. Still one tonight. So football is back. Week 1 is on the horizon. And good luck to everyone out there, especially our Detroit Lions.
Final thoughts for today, man. I'm telling you, football season is here. I echo Curt's statement there. I can't wait. I can't wait for the first game, the kickoff, man. I'm having my pizza there, you know. That's just me. That's my setup, my house, my TV, we can't get to the game, so we're going to have it all set up here. But yeah, the season is going to be starting here really soon. The first game with Dan Campbell and company. I can't wait to see our starters for the first time working together and all that. But one thing I wanted to ask you guys is if you could pick up that, use that promo code Detroit Lions on the Prowl. It's DLOTP and get your $200 for $1. What a great deal. But that goes a long way to support the show. If you could do that for us, we'd really, really appreciate it. But yeah, I'm very, very thankful for LL Cool Tawrence today. I want to just shout you out, man. You've been there every day for us and been helping out and been, helping us with the show. Appreciate you, man. I just want to say thank you.
No problem. Thank you guys for having me on.
Go ahead, man. What's your final thoughts, my brother?
Well, my final thoughts, a part of that is thank you guys, both of y'all, Jim and Kurt, for having me on. Hopefully I make the show incrementally better every time y'all see my face. But happy Labor Day out there. I was a bit of a fun fact. I was born on Labor Day. Today is not my birthday though, but I was actually born on Labor Day.
Wow.
But so happy Labor Day, everybody out there. Football season is here. Thursday night, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Well, happy birthday is coming up. Is it past or is it coming up?
It passed.
It passed. Well,
happy birthday,
belated birthday.
Sorry, man.
No problem. Appreciate it. No problem.
We got to do that for you. All right. My final thoughts for today is football season is around the corner, and Dan Campbell was ready then. He's ready now. So to all those naysayers, whatever, player, you know what I'm saying? It's time to get this thing going. Football season is here, and I am fired up. Is this one of those things, man? You definitely got to be fired up for the football season. Got to watch my Michigan Wolverines this weekend. I know we got some Michigan State people out there. We beat that team from across the state and just over there in Jim's neck of the woods, Western Michigan. So, but it was definitely a good to see them back on the field. And my heart goes out to Ronnie Bell, suffered a leg injury in that win, but hopefully he'll be okay. All right, so let's go over to where that special place, the Wall of Fame. Okay, let's recognize the bronze members first. We have Detroit Drew, Midwest Lion, the Latino Leo, Brian Stover, Bo Gagrius, Justin, my favorite Cerveza 10K. You have Sage Surratt, Practice Squad Roberts, Subsea Trap City Boys Entertainment, Mr. Scotty the Bear. All right, then we have Crystal Wiley, Bubba Bo, John Kapler, Art Allen, the Flintstone himself, Jim Bo G, and David Anderson. So the silver members, we have Nomus J. Oh, what up, Gnome? Hey, Jason Portis, Cap Ice Cold. The bat signal is up for the Batman of the 313. John Martin, the F5 is blowing through the building, baby. The tornado is in the house. And we have a Go Lions. For our gold members, we have my man, Mr. Reliable, because Michael Huck is always in that Wednesday meeting, just in the D. Larry McQuiston, the big fella, Turner C. Burley, Dominic Davis, Bob Korowski, Pride 74. Our resident writer, Matthew Ferguson, is always in the building as well. Randall Flag 606, Miles Gibbs, Randy Prince, the Gridiron Blitz, North End Ken, Mr. Rough and Raw is always around. And the doctor, Dr. Detroit, is always in. All right, so to join the Wall of Fame and become a member, click the Join Now button in the description or the logo at the bottom of the screen.
Thank you, people, the members. We really appreciate you. We love being on that Zoom call on Wednesdays. It's an amazing thing. And you know what? We have one more portion of the show that we need to get to. Kurt, Take us home.
You know who we are. We are Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. And as always, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. All the things help us with that YouTube algorithm, baby. And when you want to check us out and you can't go on and listen to us or watch us, go over to DetroitLionsOnTheProwl.com and check out Matthew Ferguson's content over there. That fella is talented and he does some great articles for us over there on that website. And while you're on that site, click the link for LionsOnTheProwlShop.com. Get yourself some Prowl Nation gear. My man Jim's always rocking that Lions on the Prowl family shirt. I'm rocking Prowl Nation today. My Hulkamania shirt will be here soon.
Yes.
It's gonna be, I gotta rock it, you know what I'm saying? And much more gear over there as well. If you're not into, t-shirts, you can get cups, mugs, bags, pens, everything you want over there with Prowl Nation on it. You can get it over there on LionsOnTheProwlShop.com. If you want to get yourself some Lions gear, like your boy always wearing the fresh lids, I'll get them from Fanatics.com. Hey, click the link in the description. A portion of the proceeds from that link go to help us grow the content on this channel.
Hurry up because the season starts Sunday. So you got to get your Lions gear, man.
That's right, baby. Hey, and while you're out on the internet and you want to just check us out on a different platform, go over to BellyUpSports.com. Hey, they got some great content over there. They got it fired up for the NFL season.
Yes.
Any team you want to go over there, your fantasy news and notes, recommendations are over there. MD Fantasy does a great job over there on Belly Up Sports with your fantasy coverage. So go over there and check it out. They got a ton of podcasts. If you want to just check out some of the opponents for the Lions, they got the podcast for those guys right over there on BellyUpSports.com. Man, it is Monday, Labor Day. If you don't have to work, you can still spend your 11 o'clock hour with us right here on the show. We appreciate it. Hey, I'm going to be out there grilling, so enjoy your day. If you're at work, if you're at work today and it's Labor Day, you know what you got to do. Clean them crumbs off your mouth and get back to work. Finish your drink and whatever you do in life, you know what you got to do, baby. You got to boss up. Ball out and be the best version of you that you can be. For my man LL and Jim, this is Curt Steele, and we will holler at you real soon.